During today's how-to video, we're going to review how to generate rates for the products and services that we have established within our portfolio hierarchy. In our portfolio hierarchy, we see we have a variety of services being provided under the CIO organization as well as the Human Resources organization. And what we want to do is look at the most granular level, and in this example we'll look at server support. So the types of products and services that are being provided under server support. Within this, we can set up rates in a variety of different manners, and on the rates we have the ability to look at individual components. And so the primary things we look at are under the billing elements. These are the types of products and services that are being provided. We have a rate, so the cost per unit of what's being provided, either a product or a service. And this next column shows who receives the relief for those products and services. In this example, we have a sending cost center of 1234, and the cost center name is the PDC Server Management. So that would be the Pacific Data Center Server Management. We then have the ERP classification, and this is what we use in order to tie the information from Cube's database into your existing ERP system. And we then have a begin date and end date. So we'll go ahead and maybe look up a few specific billing elements. So we'll use our filter function, and in this example what we see are the base charges that we may charge for our different types of servers. So we may run our business where we look at server size and then the type of operating system within those servers. So we have Linux operating systems and Windows operating systems. What we do to set up rates is we input the rates. So we may have, say this is 900, 800, 700, and 1,000, and that's our rate per month. We then have for the Windows operating system, we may have 1,100, 1,000, 900, and $1,200. We then need to set when this date becomes effective. So we'll assume that they're all effective on December 1st of 2010. And hit save. So at this point we have our rates effectively have been set up within the system, and all of these billing elements are now able to be utilized from the sending cost center of 1234. In the future we may look at productivity initiatives, and so what we realize is that rates are not always going to be the same as they are today. So perhaps an initiative that was put into place during 2010, some of the productivity out of it drove down the respective rates. And so one of the other things that we are able to do is set rates for a future point in time. So we may look at rates on a yearly basis and say starting in 2011 we have some productivity that was realized. And so we can set the rates as January 1st of 2011, and maybe what was 900 is now 800. And what was 800 here is 700. So we may have a $100 productivity increase for each of our different types of servers, and this might be realized from negotiating new software agreements on the servers. Maybe we had some facility management costs that have gone down, or perhaps our support costs are merely less expensive as we've gotten better at running our business. So we may say that starting in January 1st of 2011, all of these different rates will be reset. And so what this allows us to do is to continue to use existing rates during 2010. However, once 2011 hits, these new rates will automatically go into effect, and we can start to look at those types of things. So we hit save. And now what we can see in the system is that we have all of our different billing elements. We can see our existing rates that are in place today, and then we can see that that these rates are all valid until 12/31/2010. So if we wanted to look at 2011, we can set and look at our rates that are valid on January 1st of 2011. Filter And we can see that all these different billing elements now have these respective rates as of January 1st, 2011. As always, the data can be exported into Excel and reviewed accordingly. Thank you.